Why worms live underground. Once upon a time, there lived Eyo the Third, the ruler of the valley. King Eyo was a warrior who valued a fair fight. He liked to invite all his subjects to big feasts so they could debate with one another. After everyone had eaten, all the people and animals would sit together and listen to each other's speeches. One day, after the feast, the ant leader got up and said, "Ants are the strongest living beings on Earth." The other subjects nodded. "We are stronger than humans." The ant leader continued his speech. "Even elephants are afraid of us." "You're no stronger than worms," one worm shouted. "Ha!" The ant leader laughed. "Of course we're stronger than you. You're just a bunch of slimy, wiggling things." The worms were very offended, and they started arguing with the ants. "Silence!" King Eyo shouted. He could see that this wouldn't be solved with speeches. "We will have a battle in 3 days. Those who win will be declared the strongest." Over the next 3 days, the ants and worms did everything they could to prepare for the battle. The ants woke up every morning and practiced martial arts. They ate healthy food to strengthen their bodies. They really wanted to win, so they did exercises every day from dawn to dusk. During that time, the worms lay lazily on the ground, sunbathing. They were convinced that they were the strongest on Earth, so they didn't prepare for battle at all. They were sure they would win. After 3 days, the king and all his subjects took their places, eager to find out the outcome of the battle. The ants woke up early in the morning, ready to fight. Millions of them marched in columns. They were so organized that they looked like a brown moving carpet. They had their own scouts, front line, and infantry. On the other hand, the worms were not nearly as neat. They squirmed onto the battleground without any plan. When the king announced the beginning of the battle, the entire field was covered with ferocious ants and clumsy worms. The ants started kicking, jumping, hopping, and punching. The battle lasted only a few minutes because the ants were stronger and smarter. The crowd cheered at the ants' victory. King Eyo declared that the ants were the winners and therefore the strongest. Seeing that they had lost the fight, the worms got scared and crawled underground, humiliated. Since then, ants have walked freely above ground while worms are hidden underground. Even now, worms only come out on rainy days when they are sure that all the other living beings are in their houses.